Hello and welcome to So You Want to Attend Graduate School. I'm Doug Waddell, Assistant to the Dean of the College of Human Sciences and Education. And I have the esteemed Dr. Edward Benoit on here. Dr. Benoit, how are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing well, as well as can be expected nowadays.
We certainly understand. I see you in the quad today, so that's a good thing.
Well, I'm trying.
So tell us about your program, sir. We're excited to hear.
Sure, thanks for the opportunity. So today I'm here to talk about the graduate programs that the School of Library and Information Science offer. Now, the first thing to note is all of our graduate programs are entirely online. So this is why we call them the SLIS online graduate programs. These are offered still through the traditional still through traditional LSU. They just happen to be online. And so we offer both the Master of Library and Information Science as well as the graduate certificate in school librarianship. Oop, need to click there, don't I? So why consider SLIS? A few really important things to note. We are the only accredited program in Louisiana, and we've been continuously accredited since 1931. We're just one of 12 programs in the US with that distinction. All of our core courses are taught by full-time faculty, tenured or tenure track faculty. We never have an adjunct teach one of our core courses. Students can enroll either part-time or full-time, or they can really go back and forth. We've had students who may just take one course per semester and take 5 years to complete, or we'll have students who might take 3 or 4 courses in a semester. Students can also take a semester off if they need to. We admit students primarily in fall and spring, but the certificate program also does admit in the summer. Both of our programs do not require a thesis, nor do they have a comprehensive exam. For Louisiana residents, our programs follow traditional in-state tuition, but the MLIS, we also offer in-state tuition to the so-called academic common market states. So students who are residents of Arkansas, Delaware, Virginia, or West Virginia can also receive in-state tuition rather than paying the non-resident fee. The MLIS program can also be paired with other programs on campus for dual degree options. And this includes pairing it with the certificate in school librarianship as well. And we offer a wide variety of different SLIS scholarships and financial aid. But of course, what I think is the most important thing is that you can complete your degree anytime and anywhere. Like I said, this is an entirely online asynchronous program. Well, what does that mean? Asynchronous means you do not need to log on at like Tuesday at 7 p.m. There's not a specific set date or time that you have to be on the computer. Rather, in a given week, you will engage with course materials, you'll engage with other students in discussion, and you'll also complete exercises and assignments. But you'll do so as best fits your schedule. Unlike some other asynchronous programs out there, we do not require a campus visit. You never have to come to campus. We would love to see you at commencement, but if you really just can't, don't worry about it. You'll still get your diploma. Excuse me. We also offer virtual internships. as well as physical in-person internships. And we aren't just a fly-by-night program. We've been teaching fully online for 10 years, and we were the leaders at LSU in distance learning dating back 20 years. So like I said, there are two program options, the MLIS and the Graduate Certificate in School Librarianship. And I just want to go over those momentarily here. The Masters of Library and Information Science can fit a wide range of different careers. Everything from public libraries, school libraries, university or academic libraries, to corporate information centers, digital resource management positions, and various other information professions. The MLIS in itself requires two things: 18 hours of a shared set of core courses and 18 hours of electives. So all students take the same 6 required courses, and then they go off and do 6 electives. Within the MLIS, we've developed several different areas of focus. We call these specializations. They're groupings of recommended electives for a particular area. So students can choose to focus their selection of electives on one of 8 different areas. But I should note here that students are not required to do this at all. They could just be more of a generalist if they want to. But we've created these focus areas. So, for example, if you wanted to go into academic libraries, here's the set of courses you might be interested in taking to help guide students through what courses and what combinations of electives are best for them. So in addition to academic librarianship, we have adult services in public libraries, cultural heritage resource management, which is good for students who want to work with galleries, museums, living history place at institutions, things like, oh, I forgot the name of the place in town here, with the old buildings. Walk around. Rural Life Museum. There it is. We also have digital content management, knowledge management, which is more of a business environment of how do you manage the intellectual content within a business atmosphere. Public librarianship, school librarianship, which is K-12, and youth services in public libraries. Now, the other program is specific to school librarianship, and it's available to certified teachers in Louisiana who want to have add-on certification in school librarianship. It meets the requirements for the Department of Education here in Louisiana, and I will note it may meet the requirements in other states, but we cannot guarantee that. And if students are interested, they should reach out to their own departments of education to find out if it meets. For this certificate program, students complete 18 credits, 9 credits in category 1, where they do information resources, and then 2 of the electives listed there. 2 courses from category 2, school library management being the required course, and then most students wind up taking organization of information. And then finally, an internship in the actual school library setting. Now, admissions requirements for both of these programs are the same. like I said earlier, we do apply in the summer. We do accept applications for summer for the certificate program only. Otherwise, we admit in fall and spring with those application deadlines. And we require the graduate school application, a resume, a brief essay about why do you want to earn the degree, what are your career goals, and how will the degree help you achieve those goals. And then finally, transcripts, of course, from previous institutions. Please note, we do not require letters of recommendation or a writing sample. As far as requiring GRE scores, this will depend on what your GPA is. If you have a 3.0 on any grad work and the last half of your undergrad degree, we will not require GRE scores. However, if you're slightly below that, we will ask that you submit them to further prove that, excuse me, that you can be successful in these programs. As I noted previously, there's a wide range of financial aid available to our students. We offer some graduate assistantships for students who live in the Southern Louisiana area who could physically come to campus. Well, not right now, but who normally could come to campus. But there's also lots of GA-ships on campus outside of SLIS. The LSU libraries have several positions, and they would prefer SLIS students, but there aren't enough that live in the area. So if you keep your eyes out, I always tell students, if they keep their eyes out, they're bound to see a graduate assistantship open up that they could apply for. It could also be in the graduate school. It could be somewhere else on campus that can help offset and pay your tuition. We have the most scholarships of any of the schools in the college. They may not all be $10,000 scholarships. Small are much smaller, but we do have many. So do check those out. They're on our website, and students can apply for those. There are also graduate school tuition awards, as well as financial aid from outside institutions and associations. So that's just a little bit about our programs. And if students are interested in learning more, they can go to our website, slis.lsu.edu, or they can send an email to slis@lsu.edu, which is our general email address to find out more about our programs.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ed. This has been very enlightening. My question to you is, if someone were to say, give us one thing you would say to a student as why they would want to choose your program that differentiates you from other programs, what would that be?
So I think one of the best things about our program is our faculty are extremely engaged with our students. The amount of opportunities that we reach out to students to give them opportunities to help with research, to go to conferences. SLIS has a fund specifically set aside to help support students to go to conferences. And it's really that interaction and engagement, even outside of being a face-to-face program, that sets us aside. One of the things we started recently is having bi-monthly virtual coffee hours where we bring students together from wherever they are in the country and we'll either just chat and see what's going on in their lives, or we'll have guest speakers. We just had one on stress management where a bunch of us, faculty and students together, all did a little guided meditation session and
Love
trying
it.
to
I
relieve
love
our
it.
stress. Um, and it's these types of engagement activities that you don't just find everywhere else. I truly do think our faculty puts our students first and foremost in their career.
We are so excited about the future of these programs and what you all are doing. Ed, you guys are just killing it over there, and we're just really excited about that future. So thank you so much for attending. This is another session of So You Want to Attend Grad School with Dr. Ed Benoit. And so I again have Doug Waddell, Assistant to the Dean of the College of Human Science Education and Director of Graduate Recruitment, saying goodbye. Take care and have a great weekend.